I am in such a bad mood. My reasons are threefold. Actually, this is how Europeans say three, right? Threefold. One, I am such a Dutch person. I bitch about the weather, but for real, it's summer and what is this? What is this? It's supposed to be warm and sunny, and it's not. It's rainy and cold and gray. I don't want that to stop me from having fun today because at the time of filming, I'm still off. The school year hasn't begun just yet. Okay. And so I want to make the most out of my holidays. But even though I love my job, that is actually the second reason I'm feeling a little down. Well, work is almost starting again. And even though, again, I am looking forward to it, I have this knot in my stomach, like the Sunday evening feeling that I used to have as a kid, because Sunday evening you knew you only sleep one more night and then the next day school starts again. And I wasn't one of those kids who loved school. Okay, so that's two. Holidays almost over. And those two, of course, together, it's kind of sucky because it doesn't feel like summer holiday. That's the whole thing, right? And then three, my period's almost starting. So to cheer myself up, I've decided to finally, after all these years, I don't even know how long it's been, I'm going to do a using tarot to decide my day challenge. Now, I've already started my day and I've already flipped through this book that I showed in a video, and it's gorgeous, guys. The person who gave this away, I mean, like, thank you. There's some stuff that I had never seen of ancient Egypt. They were so advanced. I'm still so impressed. I'm trying to find. Yes, here it is. Okay, I'm doing a terrible job at showing you, but I was not aware that this room exists. This is a fully painted ceiling with all these stars and the big columns, etc. I mean, I don't know. It was just interesting to me as a 90s kid who, like probably everybody else, loved the whole ancient Egypt mystery. And, yeah, I'm going to pour myself a cup of tea and shuffle cards. I'm going to be using this deck. I've recently received it. It was a gift from Anna, the person who made the Crow's Magic Tarot, the one from Make Playing Cards. It's no longer available. This is a tiny Thoth deck. And don't look at the edging, because, I mean, I tried to edge it in dark purple, but it came out kind of lilac, and I'm not sure about it. Anyway, this is a plastic travel-sized Thoth. And even though I'm particular about my tarot decks, I'm particular about my Thoth decks, I don't want too many. I fell in love with this one. I don't know what happens or how she does it, but all of Anna's decks, when I unbox them, when I open them, I feel their energy. Maybe it's just the work she put in it, or maybe it's very simply just the saturation. I don't know, but the deck feels incredible, actually. So this is the Significator card. I believe it's one of the early versions of the Magus that Lady Frida Harris drew. And this one I edged in black just to see if it would be better, because I first tried all of them in purple. It looked fine on this one. And then the deck came out looking like this. I mean, I don't know if that's very Tothy, so maybe I'll just listen to Anna and edge it in black. But it's hard to edge plastic cards. Also, this is my first plastic deck. So, yeah, I mean, thank you, Anna. I already thanked you, of course, but this is great. And there's, of course, the normal Magus card, but I added that one to my Magpie deck. Then this is the whole deck. I am using the other Magus card. So there's also another one which is more purpley, right? With a more angular, I don't know, posture. But I have this one in the deck right now, and you know, I just feel like using this deck. So I'm gonna try to shuffle it here, even though I have the camera right there. So what's the next step for today, guys? Let's see if this deck wants to help me out here. Oh my gosh, the Tower. Okay, so what does that mean for me? Huh. It's funny, I've been considering, and a lot yesterday, I've been considering this. I want a tattoo on my arm, which is similar to one of those crystallized people falling from the tower. Not exact, because after all, this is a ejaculating male genitalia, and these things flying out are sperm. Just look at the card before it. We have the devil with inside of the testicles. It's the sperm, and here they are coming out. So I maybe don't want that tattooed on my arm, but something very similar, because I do love the symbolism, even though it's kind of weird. But I do love that whole you can recreate yourself thing, and you can fall apart, but you can rebuild and do it better. So very symbolic, and that reminds me, maybe I should just look at some tattoo artists. I feel I'm very uninformed regarding this because I don't know how to find a style of tattooing. I just want fine lines. I want something very geometrical that fits this tattoo that I already have, because it would be on this arm. I guess I'll maybe try to find someone online, or do at least start the research. Oh wow, it's all tattoos, because also with this eye here, I have this little wave here that I actually did myself, and I'm kind of sick of it. Maybe I want it to be the eye, so then it would be more reminiscent of this incredible tower card. Okay, so now for the meaning of the card. Destroy something? Maybe I should destroy my horrible mood in ritual form and not just rely on this video. I don't just rely on this video. I also rely on this game, this tarot game where tarot decides my day. Okay, so I'm going to start with the ritual. I'm going to cleanse myself afterwards, take a shower, and then I'm gonna try to find a tattoo artist. Now, just so you know, don't get too excited. I won't have a tattoo tomorrow. I take a long time figuring out what I want. But yeah, let's get this process started. This is very interesting because I feel like this mouth. Everything's just annoying. Okay, let's go do all of these things. Who knew that the tarot card could be so much fun? This is all about experiencing tarot, right? Having the tarot decide your day. After I did the quick little ritual, which basically entailed of getting rid of all the little papers that were folded up in my worry box, adding the big fat I'm in a bad mood, and setting fire to it. Next, I cleansed and I took a shower, and I thought, as I'm showering and getting ready, I'm gonna listen to an album that feels like this. So I immediately thought of Slayer, because that is the most aggressive and fun music I currently have in my record box. I actually took a good amount of time trying to find that one record that I currently have in my home of Slayer to actually listen to vinyl, because that always just, I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's a fancy thing, but I like to listen to my vinyl records rather than going on YouTube or using Spotify. So it turns out that this was actually the last album we listened to before we left. So it was still in the record player. Lovely. Also, I took the liberty to just get dressed because I love this color scheme. You know what, though? I remember the last time, or the first time I did this, I actually asked, what should I make for breakfast? You know, it was very wholesome. How should I dress? And let's just see if makeup should be a thing. I don't know, because maybe I should dress up a little more, as in do something to my face to feel a little bit better. And that's not shallow, that's just how people are sometimes. So, leaving out the tower card, right? We've been through that. It was fun, it was great, it was cool, it gave me energy. Yeah. And now let's see if I should do something to my face, and if so, what? I know these are silly questions to ask the tarot, but we can have some fun, right? We can play games using tarot cards, and I'm feeling better already. It's probably because of the rock music, let's just be honest, but I can't look at the tower and not put on a rock album in this particular experiment. Okay, so the face. Queen of Cups. Do you think the Queen of Cups wears makeup? The Queen of Cups completely blends in. She is like a mirage. She does not stand out. You can't see her face. So I'm thinking, no makeup for me today, which is cool too, because that means I can just do this, rub my eye, because I do have allergies in summer. Queen of Cups, I'm not gonna go like blue or green makeup. I mean, did we just listen to an 80s album? 83, yeah. So 83, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go blue eyeshadow, all right? I could, of course, if I were a makeup artist, use this as inspiration with the swirls and the whole water element and the whole mysterious, like you can't really see her. It's a little smoky, it's a little hazy, it's a little misty. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a makeup artist. Good, no makeup. Now, what's next? Because this was an easy one. Just what's next? What should I do? What should I do? The sun. Fuck. Okay, no, this is good. There is a bit of sunshine, and I should go outside and absorb it. Okay? Look at how pretty this is. With the green title there. I love how in this deck, all the titles are perfectly colored. It's almost as if they're not there. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that means I'm gonna have to take you outside with me. Okay, then. It's so nice out. It's so warm in the sun. Sometimes, of course, the clouds get in front of it, but I am so pleasantly surprised. I'm so happy I went outside. I had no idea it was going to be this warm today, and oh, it just makes me feel so much better. I've been here, I don't know, not very long, 20 minutes, just lying in the grass, one of my favorite spots in Westerpark in Amsterdam, just reading my book in the grass, and it's great. Yeah, I know, I hadn't read it yet, at least not all of it, and so loving this moment, absolutely loving this moment. Also took off my shoes, of course, to be able to feel the grass with my bare feet. Loving this moment, and I'm gonna at least finish this chapter. I'll see you later. It's time to pull another card. Just thought it was interesting that Women Who Run with the Wolves, that book, whether you like it or not, it has these three archetypes in them for sure. There's a lot of tower energy, definitely watery part of water, right? Queen of Cups, very feminine, and then sun. I'm no longer alone at the park. I'm surrounded by mostly guys eating something, smoking something. Okay, so I just pulled the Fool. And it's lovely. It's connected to the sun card, right? Because he has a sun right there. Then also the twins are reappearing. Cool, but I need a clarification card because I don't know what this means right now. I've been sitting here thinking about it and I can't figure it out. So let's do that. 5 of discs. Spend some money? This is a very, very blue 5 of discs. And it's worry, right? So, Fool, I've been thinking something I've never done before, but I'm limited here. Or maybe I just think I'm limited. And then worry. I think I'm just gonna go with my initial thought when it came to Fool alone, which is taking a walk just around the neighborhood, because here, of course, 5 of Pentacles and the Rider-Waite-Smith, it shows 2 people walking. And yeah, let's look at it in a positive way. Let me see what I see on this walk around the neighborhood. So I'm back home and the park was lovely. The walk back, I don't know, nothing special happened, and maybe it was enough for me to get my bad mood back. I just made myself a cold coffee. So I didn't make myself anything. I just poured myself yesterday's coffee, which I know is a no-go in coffee world, but I've always done that, okay? My microwave, though, is broken, so I can't reheat it. But actually, it's all right. Little milk, little sugar. This is so random, but let's pull another card. See what it tells us. Okay, okay. 7 of Cups. Is it just telling me to journal? Because I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a long time, I'll admit. I haven't been feeling up to it, haven't had the energy at all, which is why I've been reading like crazy. So basically taking in rather than pouring out. So worry. Lord of Worry, if you want to put it that way, is the master at worrying. If you worry, then worry well. Don't worry in a way that drives you mad. And it's time for me to look at what's underneath the surface, what truly matters, what truly counts. Time to pick up the journal. Let's see what my last entry was. Oh, this is crazy. My last entry was June 23rd. Let's write some stuff. I don't even know. What date are we? Okay, no. This is good. This is good. I feel right now like I should never give up journaling. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I need it too much to be grounded. It grounds me. It feels good, even though sometimes I feel I have nothing to give. This is just something that I need to do. Isn't that interesting with the colors? I don't know. It's not like I really went and did some shadow work. I just wrote down what happened, what's been happening lately, and how I feel today, and this funny game kind of thing that I'm trying to do. Yeah, maybe a little bit of frustration is starting to happen now because some things I feel like they're not coming true. You know, we started off really strong with this tower, knew exactly what it meant. It meant 3 or 4 different things. Then this was very clear. Sun obviously needed to go outside and enjoy the sun, and that was perfect. But it kind of went downhill from there because Fool, I am feeling a little limited right now. I don't really know what to do. What's this new thing? Maybe this is about rekindling the love for journaling. I don't know. Fool is air. And then we got the worry card, which, yeah, it's an earth element. But together with this one, yeah, I guess maybe I needed those 3 cards all together to push me to actually journal. Basically, I'm saying I needed all three of them to finally get me going. Yes, I just needed this little recap for it to make sense for me. So I'm just gonna keep going, guys. Let's shuffle. This is so much fun. Do you see that my mood is going like this today? That is not how I always am, I think. Get to know yourself with the tarot game. Chariot. Ride my bike somewhere? Guys, I don't know. I don't have any plans left. What could I do? I can tell you about the great, great, crazy anxiety that I had for driving a car. I've been driving my van, which is a pretty big one, okay? Actually, it's a small van, but it's a pretty big car, you know what I mean? It's a Sprinter van, which I love. I've named it Buddy, and that's actually, I'm not going to share this, but it comes from a very esoteric thing. And then it's weird that I came up with Buddy, which nowadays my boyfriend reminded me, he actually at first hated the name because it reminded him of everything right now is called Buddy. You have a Buddy for shopping, you have a Buddy for, and it's all digital stuff. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's all this type of stuff that is supposed to make our lives easier. Actually, how we see it is that it takes away some of your privacy and it's there to control. So, yeah, conspiracy corner. But Buddy is the name that I gave my van. That's the only car that I have to my name. And it's just because, yeah, it feels like my friend. It listens to me. I have less issue driving that van than my boyfriend does at this point in time because we're still getting used to driving at all. But then I don't know, somehow it just feels great. And I've come a long way, okay? Because I got my driver's license pretty much around the same time that I turned 35, so I'm really late to the game for sure, and so is my boyfriend. But we both had, and sometimes still have, but I think I had it more, this incredible crippling fear of driving. I'm telling you, the first 6 months of getting driver's lessons, I was scared. It took so much energy. It took up all my focus, took up all my whole morning to try to do this thing that my body was so telling me to not do. I was sweating so much. I know it's not a fun thing to share or to admit to, but my whole back was just, and yeah, I got headaches and I had to rehydrate a lot. It was living hell until I realized that driving a car can feel quite organic and it can be a lot of fun. Getting into the car, starting it, these days, I don't feel the fear anymore. I do still have some points where I get really insecure and I'm unsure of things, but it was in my Chariot year that I got my driver's license. Yeah, made a video partly on that. Lately, I've done enough driving and it was good. Not really any issues there. This is a very incohesive story. I'm sorry about that. But all I'm trying to say is that this card reminded me of, well, this thing that I don't think I really shared with you. How I was so scared to the point where I thought I was just never gonna get my driver's license. And it could have been this big fail, but then something was driving me to get the freaking license and then just learn to love it. And I feel it's slowly starting to happen. Maybe I should approach this card today for moving something along. There you go. I should think of something to do today that I want to move along. I'm still in holiday mode, guys. I just want to read my book. So maybe I'll just do that because I didn't finish the chapter. I forgot how long these chapters were. I'm gonna just read a little bit more of my book and maybe it'll come to me. And I'm back. It's 10 something p.m. right now. I did not leave the house after pulling the Chariot card. What I actually did And I didn't really read the rest of the chapter. I couldn't concentrate. My mind was swirling and I kept thinking about doing something productive. You know, this illness that we all have. But what I did was edit this video up until this point, obviously. Then I set up the stage for some more oracle cards for my oracle deck to photograph. All in all, it's quite a lot of work, especially the last few cards. And that's what I did. I pushed something along. I moved something along, and I feel pretty good. And now it's time for the last card because I'm tired. And instead of having dinner, because I had my dinner in the afternoon, oh yeah, I also ate. I was hungry. I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal in just a second. Ah, adult life. You gotta love it. So let's see. What's the last card for today? Ooh, Queen of Swords. This is nice. I got 2 queens. Yeah, I got 2 court cards, so 2 queens. Queen of Swords for the last card. Let's look at my situation right now. It's late. I'm about to eat, watch something silly, go to bed. So, watery part of air. Maybe this is about actually relaxing the mind. This is how I'm going to interpret this card right now. When I lay in bed, I'm going to take a few minutes, I'm going to take a moment to meditate. I'm going to take a moment to go through my entire day to hopefully match my thoughts to my emotions and vice versa. I don't know what it's going to bring me or how I'm going to do it exactly. I'm just going to have a moment of so-called nothing, but a very active nothing. Yeah, obviously this exercise is going to be center stage. So all the cards I got today: Tower, Queen of Cups, Sun, Fool, 5 of Discs, and 7 of Cups, Chariot, and Queen of Swords. I'm really happy I did this exercise again and I was able to do it with a beautiful Thoth deck. It's so nice and so luxurious feeling to do something with a new deck, and even though maybe that's why I like it immediately, because it's not new imagery, it's images that I know and love. As I said, it has a really nice feel. But this is not a commercial. This is really just showing you a way to experience the cards once more in a different way, to really live the tarot, right? This is tarot in real life. If you feel like making a VR and trying this out for yourself and filming it, posting it, I would love to see that. Last time I did this, quite a few people joined in on the challenge, and it was just so cool to see. Thanks everybody for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite card, and how do I say that? What was the favorite action that I did after pulling a card? I know mine. I have to admit, it was a difficult day for me to stay in a good mood, but I'm finishing the day feeling fulfilled and excited for tomorrow. So, have a good weekend, everybody, and I'll see you next time, and I'll see you, of course, in the comment section. Bye!